Hi everyone, it's November now, so here I am with statistics for the month of October 2025 for the Barrie and Simcoe County and area real estate market. These numbers are put out by the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board, which is the real estate board that most realtors in Barrie are members of. We may have hit that elusive bottom of the market because some of these numbers, although are lower than they were last year, they're higher than they were in September. I'll let you know which ones. Now after we do hit the bottom, things could go on a tear and go back up again in price. But that being said, in the 1990s when prices dropped in the early 1990s, it took almost 10 years for prices to recover to the level they hit at their peak in 1990. I worked at the monthly mortgage payments based on an average price detached house if you bought it in 2022, when at the peak of the market that hit well over $1 million, but there were lower interest rates. So with 20% down, I worked out the payment, and then I worked out the payment on the same average detached house in Barrie at today's price with today's rates. Higher rates, but lower price. And the monthly mortgage payment was around the same. The difference will be when it comes time to renew that mortgage after the first 5-year term. The person who bought in 2022 will have a much larger outstanding mortgage balance to renew. Let's get into the numbers now. I'll start off with Simcoe County as usual. As you can see, the average price in Simcoe County for all home types was $802,922, and that dropped 4.9%. Days on the market was up 42. Number of active listings is up quite a bit, 25% to 4,306. 6.2 months of inventory, so a full extra month's worth of inventory. But the number of sales was up 6% to 699. And that number of $802,922 or $803,000 for an average house in Simcoe County, that's up from September 2025 last month when it was only $792,000. Let's go to the ever popular average price of a detached house in Barrie. $825,454, that's down only 1.3%. See, the price drops are getting smaller these days. 112 sales, 34 days on the market, 32 last year, so basically the same. Number of listings is up 12%. Months of inventory went up 0.9 months, almost 1 month more. Townhouses in Barrie, average price, almost $598,000. That's down about 5%. Days on the market, 28 days. That's pretty good. 28 days on the market. They still sell pretty quickly. Number of listings is up significantly. 110 active listings. And the months of inventory went up to 4.1. So that's out of a seller's market, just barely out of a seller's market into a balanced market. Balanced market is between 4 to 6 months. Seller's market is under 4 months and a buyer's market is over 6 months. So townhouses in Barrie are selling very well as usual. Condominiums in Barrie, the average price is $513,118, down 10%. Number of sales dropped quite a bit. Only 17 sales, down 23%. So 17 times 2 is 34, basically one sale every 2 days of a condominium in Barrie. 171 active listings. 10 months of inventory, which is up significantly from last year when it was only 7. So to get that number of months of inventory, we just do some simple math here. Take that 171 active listings divided by the 17 sales last month, and you get 10. 10 months of inventory. It's a tough go for condo sellers in Barrie, and apparently a tough go for condo sellers in Toronto as well. Innisfil detached properties. The average price was $975,290. That's up 11% from last year. And again, that doesn't seem right. Seems a little bit too high because the average price in September was just over $800,000. So I dug into it. And there was 2 sales in Innisfil in October that were over $3 million. So that throws the numbers off. So you take away those 2 $3 million sales and the average price is going to be low $800,000. Number of sales was 53, so down 1 from last year. Days on the market, 37, that's up a day. Active listings, number of active listings, 372, that's up 24%. Because the number of active listings went up to 372 and the number of sales basically stayed the same at 53, the months of inventory went up. So now it's at 7 months of inventory. The rate at which the prices are dropping have seemed to slow down a little bit. They're not dropping as quick. Some of them are actually going back up a little bit. So keep watching for the next couple months, like you see what November turns out and see what December turns out. And maybe we've hit the bottom and we'll have to wait and see prices start going back up again. So there you have my quick update for the month of October 2025 for the Barrie, Innisfil, Simcoe County and area real estate market.